I am ready as the day I was born because I'm naked like I was then. Today we're gonna do a photo shoot where we model with our insecurities.
My insecurity is my acne and hyperpigmentation.
My insecurity is my right arm.
My biggest physical insecurity is probably my chest.
So I have lymphedema. My lymph nodes are not normal, and so that means that my circulation is up. What happens is I have this. And for reference, this is my other arm.
I have pretty big boobs. They're very saggy. They've kind of always been like this, basically ever since I went through puberty.
I first started to feel insecure about my acne and hyperpigmentation, I would say in high school. My acne has actually gotten worse, so when I look back, I'm really mad at myself for being insecure then when I feel like it's so much worse now.
I think it just started with photos, and then so I would position myself in a way where I would hide my arm. In real life, I walk around in the day and I barely notice it, but when there's photos, that's when it's there.
I really struggled with feeling comfortable in my body, and I would do a lot to just like cover up and try to hide my body. I'd wear like big t-shirts and like baggy sweatshirts.
I do remember one in high school where someone basically said that they can play like connect the dots on my face. Now no one says anything and I feel worse about it.
I've gotten so many comments about my boobs, I like can't even count them. Some have come from family members and friends. Some comments have come from people on the internet.
On the internet, when you're reading comments, it's things like, ew, what's that? Why is she so jacked? Does she play the drums but just one hand?
I've been told to get a breast lift. I've been told to get a breast reduction. I've been told to wear a bra while I sleep. I've been told to not wear a bra while I sleep.
So there are a lot of days that I just won't wear makeup at all. But like if I know I'm going out, I know I'm taking pictures, I know I'm going to be on camera, I will put a face on. I'll walk around like this, but I won't really take photos like this.
I was writing an article where I was imitating a celebrity's Instagram. I had to take a particular photo where I wore just a blazer. I got so many comments. Somebody thought my cleavage was like a scar because I guess it looked so weird.
I don't want my mom to see this and think that she like, oh my God, why am I crying? So my mom raised me to be like, not afraid of it. She would dress me in sleeveless shirts as a kid growing up because she wanted me to be used to people asking about it. I don't want her to see this and be like, oh, I didn't raise her to be confident about it. She did.
I'm nervous mostly because I recently had a pretty big breakout and I don't really know what's going on. So like I have more than I had gotten used to.
When people have insecurities, the way that we're told to get over them is by changing something about us. But we're not told to overcome those insecurities by learning to love ourselves.
So I'm ready to get glammed up, maybe.
Like, I'm not nervous to stand there and be myself, but I am nervous that I'm not gonna perform well because I just don't inherently have the confidence to like sell it.
I'm worried about the taking pictures part just because I don't know how to pose on camera.
I feel like I'll be more nervous when I actually see the photos because that's when I get a little more judgmental of myself.
We have a really good photographer and I feel like I trust her more than I trust my face.
Okay, are you ready for the shoot? Sure.
What I hope to get out of this photo shoot is to see what other people see when they tell me that my acne and hyperpigmentation really isn't that bad.
I felt really awkward, mostly because I don't actually do shoots where other people are taking my photos.
Oh, that's actually really cute. Keep that.
Posing with my back to the camera, it's a little weird. I am self-conscious about that. You guys are hyping me up a bit every time you look at the photos. It's good that I didn't see it, so I wasn't overly self-conscious, but when I see it, I'm curious what my thoughts will be.
Okay, Nina, are you ready for your shoot?
I am ready as the day I was born because I'm naked like I was then. I'm hoping that I can feel a little bit more comfort in my body. I want to feel like my body is worth celebrating. I really wanted to try to convey like power and like sexiness and like confidence, but I'm not sure that I actually succeeded. I like don't even know how to behave.
It's really cute though. What's the thing that would make you the most uncomfortable?
Okay, it would make me uncomfortable, but I do want to try it. Definitely the most uncomfortable part was doing like the jacket half off. Also like the jacket just like completely off, because like, yeah, I do that like in front of the mirror, but never like in front of a camera. My arms are getting tired. I feel like I have no idea what I looked like, and that's what I really kind of struggled with. It's not like all of my emotions and feelings about my chest are riding on this, but like kind of a lot of them are, so I hope that I end up liking them in the end.
I think we got our photos.
Think we got it?
Yay!
Okay.
So are you ready for a shoot?
Okay. I'm hoping to just get it out there because I've been in videos before. People always talk about it, and finally I'm just like, here, I was born with it. My life is normal. I think it felt better than I thought it would be.
Think like hand a model too, you know, and just like play with it.
I like pictures being taken of me, but usually in like a weird, wacky pose.
I like that. That's really cute. Keep that.
Laughing.
Yeah, whatever makes you comfortable.
Okay. It's usually my instinct is to just put it behind me or pose like this. So that was just not instinctual.
I think you're like me, and you don't take compliments, do you? Or do you?
Not physical compliments.
Why not?
I'm in the Philippines, so everybody already looks like me, and the people that were pretty were the ones that looked white or East Asian.
But you know that's not true though.
I think you guys are very encouraging, and so it makes me less awkward. I think once you're there in an environment where everybody's like telling you how pretty you look, it makes you feel nice. I really wanted to see the photos, but I also didn't want to see the photos because I know that would mess me up if I saw it in between the photo shoots. I'm just hoping I get like 3 good ones that I can post on Instagram. I'll come back when they're ready. I didn't think I would be nervous, but now I'm nervous.
The hardest part of the photo shoot was not seeing myself. There was no aspect of like having any control over that shoot.
I'm not really sure what to expect. Being in the makeup and feeling glam and being boosted in confidence by all the wonderful people around me made me feel really good. Now I'm back down on the ground and I'm like, what did I do?
I'm a bit nervous because I already know that I'm my own worst critic. What if I look at it and I'm like, oh damn, I don't like it.
I'm hoping I'll just be like happy enough about it that I'll post it on Instagram right after this.
Okay. Oh, it did come out good. I still see the parts that I complain about, but like they don't stand out as much as I constantly think that they do.
Ugh, I'm ready to look at it. Oh, okay. I was not expecting this. Wow. I look like powerful. I look confident. I look like I'm gonna fuck someone up. I really love it.
Yeah, I'm ready to see my photos. My hands are cold.
Ooh!
I like it. Dude, I look hot. I really like it. I definitely feel like I could post this on Instagram.
Yeah, I can see myself posting more like this. Looking at this photo definitely does help my confidence about my skin a little bit.
It's given me a new sense of security about my body that I feel like I can have now, even without all of the glamorization thrown into. This experience has really taught me that like my body isn't like something to be ashamed of.
It looks like I'm confident, and I feel like this should be like the front that I put forward in the world.
Participating in something like this is bigger than just taking photos of myself. When I see people talking about things that I feel ashamed about, like it makes me realize this is really normal. So just go through with it and stop beating yourself up.
I let like what other people say about my body really get to me. Going forward, I just have to remember this kick-ass picture.
We all shouldn't care what people say about us, about our physicality, because this is the body that we have. I think the bodies that we have are worth loving and are worth celebrating.